unwilling to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Over 330 years ago, the Shawnee fought with their lives alongside their Illini brothers to defend their culture and way of life from those outsiders who came in to eradicate them completely. Today, nearly 11 generations later, I, a Shawnee woman, stand with my brother, descendant of the Illini, member of the Peoria, on the ground our ancestors spilled their very blood on, and once again fight to defend our culture and way of life from those who would see us not only relegated to museums, but utterly vilified in the process. To deny the influence and impact of the Illini Wick on the University of Illinois is to deny the entire collegiate program, sports program itself. In fact, I'll read a couple of excerpts from the promotional materials widely circulated at the time of Memorial Stadium's construction, sent to the community by the university to foster culture and build pride. The first one, about 1923, reads, "This book, whose title will be The Story of the Stadium, will begin with the original Illini Wick Indians and end with the last details of the Mammoth Stadium. It will answer a great need on the part of the alumni. The newspapers of the Middle West have been publishing thousands of inches of information, and yet Illini hungrily demand more." Here's another from the same era, entitled "An Indian Tribe Began a Long Time Ago." Listen to the historian and learn what manner of man lived where today is Burl Avenue, Green Street, and the Bone Mill. The Illini Indian, he was called, and he was a hunter, a fighter, and more generous in war and peace than his neighbors. He was an individualist, and his children, whom he loved, were given freedom to grow as they willed, only they had to be brave and self-denying, and each had to find his God, to protect and inspire him, for this was the law of the tribe. Never were people better made than the Illini. They are vivacious. No temples have these ancient Indians left us, and no books, but we have heritage from them. It is the great heart, the fighting spirit, the spirit of individualism. See us today, living vitally in our heritage. Watch us play football, see us on the cinder track, on the baseball diamond. We are different somehow, we are the Middle West, not particularly better, but different. We are uniquely ourselves. But how can we express this self of ours, this character which we have inherited from the Illini Indian and from our pioneer forefathers? Now you may think I wrote that question, but I didn't. In 1923, it was meant to be answered by the building of Memorial Stadium itself. Yet here we are in 2019 asking the exact same question. Stephanie Freiberg attempted to answer similar self-actualization questions from a select group in her research paper of warrior chiefs and Indian princesses, published without peer review in 2008 under the only sitting APA president who at the time was not a licensed psychologist. Yet despite the lack of credentials, dozens of not your mascot groups have taken her solution of the removal of Native American imagery in schools to extreme measures, fracturing communities along the way. So what would Freiberg's solution be here at the U of I? Tear down Memorial Stadium? A structure whose very foundation was built on land lived on by natives and funded by dreams of a blended culture with them. One that this university carefully and honorably nurtured in the community. And now, nearly a century later, tens of thousands of people across the world are proud to call ourselves Fighting Illini, while embracing that blended culture that is uniquely ourselves. Students, faculty, alumni, townspeople, we are the stockholders. We are all interlocked in this community, like the bricks at the base of Memorial Stadium. Eradicating Native imagery from this school will tear down the very foundation of the structure this community was built upon. We offer you this gift, not lightly and certainly not impulsively. A permanent, halftime cultural celebration of a living, thriving, blended community and a progressive, forward-thinking flagship university that both honors and takes pride in their authentic Native culture. Illini Nation has spoken loudly now for 12 years. They overwhelmingly want native imagery. They crave a cultural connection. Accept this gift and let there finally be peace in our community and cries of joy in our stadium once again.
Thanks to all our speakers.